Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Prague for the culmination of the 2023 Global Champions League season. As we have a look at the course that is built by Ojano Vezzani. Remember, this is a two-round competition with all penalties from all riders over all rounds counting. It is the full focus from the Czech crowds for the Prague Lions. De Lux van TNL himself, a LGCT Grand Prix winner, and Bruinseels now first to go. No horse, no rider has ever jumped all clears throughout the entire campaign. Oh my goodness, the first fence goes for De Lux van TNL and Niels Bruinseels. What a downer straight away for the home team. Fernando Martinez Sommer now with high five as he stepped down from Korpaker. That's a touch deep. And so that is gone, the plank. One down after disappointments of the previous days. It's not a bad result. This plank stays standing, moves a bit to the outside to give leg to the Oxer. Oh, and he pushes that as he gives the leg. And that makes it 8 for him. And so Peter de Vos is the last man to go for the Prague Lions. Comes in cross-canter through the turn, there it is. And it's down. De Vos at the plank, Moms to Piet Larocque. They haven't got any clears so far, and it is 4 penalties for the Belgium. Valkenswaard United coming. Ening is heading for the first clear, and it's going to be a very fast one. There is Marcus Ening. No clears for him in both semi and quarters, but now, and it's really important, he steps up, and Marcus Ening rides the first clear of the final. And so Gilles Thomas is now next to go. One fence left to jump, time allowed is not an issue. Gilles Thomas, no, on the back rail, on the very deep stride. On the back rail with a very deep stride, 2 fence 12. Gilles Thomas, gutted, truly gutted with that fault, so close to the finish line. John Whittaker. 72 seconds, time allowed, comes to the turn, waits again. Is he going to make it? It'll be just, but only just. John Whittaker, 72, time allowed, there's the finish, it is 70.75. And Valkenswaard United have jumped 2 clears in the first round of the Super Cup final. That is already a first omen. Let's focus on Riesenbeck International, powered by Kingsland, the third team to go and the champions of the 2023 season. Owen McMahon with Mila. All on the holding 6 to Charles Bridge, and no issues so far. On Charles Bridge, 1 fence left to jump, and this is another very fast round. Owen McMahon with Mila, first clear on the board, and the flags come up. The Berlin Eagle fans, the Irish fans have brought out their flags to the O2 Arena. 2 riders still to go. Here comes a checker with Christian Kukuk. And there it goes, back rail goes. And 4, level now with Valkenswaard. Little bit stuck there in the turn. Somewhat of an awkward jump over the upright, and there is then that final fence with 4 penalties in time. Christian Kukuk and Checker keep the team on 4. Oh, the ability, so deep to that Oxer. You have to see in the replay how that body worked, how those mechanics worked through that shoulder, that front leg of Zinedine, trademark of one of the best 9-year-old horses in the world. And after 16 in the semis, it is a clear now in the final. And they are 4 seconds faster than Valkenswaard, taking the lead so far after the first 3 teams in this final of the Super Cup. Zanotelli alongside of Nieberg and Delestre make up Saint-Tropez Pirates. Line up behind him. Oh, there goes the back rail as he also has to push in those 2 strides afterwards. probably was a little bit wary about the space that he would have in the first part of the triple. Now he goes nice and wide to set Grand Slam up for the plank. Waits once, goes to the outside to find some room. Nearly, yeah, you could see it. He went to the outside. Grand Slam struggled with the canter and then jumped from outside to inside, cut the corner, and though he jumped a good round, Marlon Modolo Zanotelli with Grand Slam comes short as they finish on 8 penalties. Now to Gerrit Nieberg with Ben. With a much needed clear. There it is, Gerrit Nieberg, 65.98 seconds. And Gerrit Nieberg has jumped his first clear of the weekend. And now Simon de Lestre with the world's #1 horse, Dexter Fontenay's at first fence, just like Bruinsels. Bruinsels had the back rail, de Lestre has the front rail. And so it is 4 for Dexter Fontenay. Paris Panthers with Grégory Wathelet as first man in. You don't understand how he can be so fast in his reflexes at times. And Grégory Wathelet jumps a clear for Paris Panthers with James Bond. He had one down in the semi-final, now a clear. Extra stride him, and now with the leg on. Can he get those back rails? Just like Stargold and those reactive horses, moves forward as soon as he sees the 2 strides. And Harry Smulders is on clear. And how is he for the clock? He's good for the clock, no problems for the time of 72 seconds. There's 1 fence left to jump, nice and straight, squares up. Smulders is clear. And from the 2-time LGCT champion to the 3-time LGCT champion. If Ben does what he does best, 63% clear round rate this season. And there goes the back rail, and now level. Oh, and another one. And Riesenbeck will lead going into the second round as Ben Meer drops 2 rails, 2 back rails in the big triple combination with Faltic HB. No clear this time around. He was clear in the semi-final and not clear in the first round of the final. 8 penalties for Ben Meer with Faltic HB. Riesenbeck and Valkenswaard both on 4 penalties. Riesenbeck with the faster time and thus the leading position with 1 team still to jump. Last team, ladies and gentlemen, in the first round of this Super Cup final. There's Madrid in motion. It was Macaulay with one of the most beautiful clears that you'll see in the semi-final, and now very early a rail for the Irishman. Oh, and there goes another one. You could see 2 strides out that the mare was a little bit shy. 8 penalties, GRS Lady Amaro for Mark Macaulay. Jack Whittaker it is with Equine America Cupa Ravati. Gets a bit strong, he lost his stirrup. His right stirrup is loose. It's dangling alongside the flanks of the mare, who is so sensitive. Still not the foot in the stirrup, and so it comes undone for Madrid in motion as Jack Whittaker rides half the course without a stirrup and finishes with the slowest 8 penalties of the competition. This is not a sprint, this is a marathon. And there goes the front trail, and now they'll drop to last as another fun comes down. Madrid in motion from leaders go all the way down as Michael van der Vleuten now sits on 12 penalties as O'Bailey makes it with his big stride into the final line, and 28, oh no, that is 32 the score for O'Bailey and for Michael van der Vleuten. A bad day at the office for all of them, literally. Riesenbeck International, 3.62 seconds faster than Valkenswaard. Those 4 penalties will be carried through into the second round, and then Paris Panthers with a rail extra. We close here. This was round 1, and round 2 is coming up. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ultimate final, the second round of the Global Champions League Super Cup final in the O2 Arena. And the time allowed, the effect it will have, all depends on the course that is built by Oyano Vezzani in this 65 by 38 meter ring. and 12,000 spectators clapping their hands in applause and support for the home team. On the outside, Benny was a little bit moving fast. He was going to get there too early. Stays on the outside for the 6 strides. It's a long fight for this horse in this line. And still working with his hand to keep him connected and somewhat relaxed as he keeps on driving with his hind leg. Here is the first clear of the second round coming up. Niels Bruinseels and de Lux van TNL. Fernando Martinez, Sommer, but we'll call him FMS. Hold him. Oh, he runs a little bit forward. Yeah, he ran a little bit too much off the hind leg. The balance slightly on the front end. And so 4 penalties. This is also going to be very long. Or is he going to opt for 6? Can he ride more curve in that line? No. $24 the score. Fernando Martinez Sommer. Tough weekend for the Mexican, who then comes out with 12, and the team is now at 28. Gets a bit strong here. Very tall vertical out. Can they jump 2 clears? Bruinseels and de Vos, the anchorman of the Prague lines. There's the finish, and it is a clear. Finally he's got a clear on the last day, in the last round. The last round for him this season. Closes in style and in beauty. The team finishes on 28. The team that came second in the championship standings. Easy 5 for him, and now the tall vertical, and he helps him a little bit Waterloo with the hand, with the hackamore to set him up as he is on his route, on his way to jump a double clear. And Paris Panthers have got a double clear on their roster, on their score sheet. It comes from Gregory Waterloo and James Bond. Here's Smulders with Urikas. They come later, first the 4 and the 7. That's down. The 4 that have fallen so often at Rolls-Royce. That goes. 3 rails in hand. No double clear from Urikas. Harry Smulders aiming for the last. The time is good. Has plenty of time. There's the last fence, and Urikas jumps it, making it 8 for him, for Harry Smulders, and 16 for the team. As said, that means that Ben Meyer now has 3 rails, a margin, a cushion of 3 to put the team in the lead and guarantee the team of their 3rd podium finish. To have the 5 and be well balanced. Ben Meyer, oh no, last fence down for Ben Meyer. Means that this is a story with 2 faces. Paris Panthers, out of 5 Super Cups, they will make it onto the podium for the 3rd time. 2 more teams in the season, in this O2 arena, in this Super Cup, in this final. 6 to the plank. Round he comes, a little bit of a kick. Now this is the test. Stargold is not the biggest striding horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes flying in. How does he get out? Well, with a big touch, but still clear. Ening could also jump double clear. Important 4, potentially a win. Oh, big touch at the back rail, but it stands. And Marcus Ening has jumped a clear. And can Valkenswaard United and finally win the title in Super Cup. Came second twice. And now Ening jumps a tremendous double clear with Stargold. Ening is clear. The team is still on 4. Riesenbeck is still under pressure. But so is Gilles Thomas with his mare Luna van het Dennenhof. He was on course for the perfect round. Yes, Gilles Thomas, as he was faulted on the last fence. She gets a little bit excited in that line. It's long, it's very, very long. and she's so quick in the front end. There comes Gilles Thomas, which could prove to be a very valuable round. The youngster, Gilles Thomas, has done it and has jumped clear in the second round of the Super Cup to keep Valkenswaard United on a 4-penalty score, taking them potentially to the podium, potentially to their first ever win in the Super Cup. What a round from Gilles Thomas and Luna van het Dennenhof. And what a man to finish it for Valkenswaard United, to guarantee them of second place. John Whittaker and Equine America Unique de Framport. Oh, and it's gone. Margin now for Riesenbeck. Six extra stride in, and he comes well out of the combination. But the extra stride costs time, and he's flirting with the time allowed. 74 seconds, Whittaker, 74 seconds, half in again. Again, half a second inside the time, just like in round one. Heartbeat going up of everybody here in the stadium watching the clock. But John Whittaker has just kept his team in the race, avoiding that time penalty, giving Riesenbeck International now a 4-penalty lead, a 4-penalty margin. As Riesenbeck International, 2-time champions, come riding in with a 4-penalty cushion, a margin of just a single rail on Valkenswaard United. Owen McMahon is on Mila. And she does not have that big stride. How does he handle this? Pushing and pushing and pushing. Look at the ear play of that mare. Ears going left and right. What are you asking from me? Now towards the final fence. Look there for a moment that he lost his stirrup. Final fence coming. Owen McMahon is over the last. He's over the last. And the team is still in the race. The team is still in front. 2 riders to go as the Riesenbeck creep up to the trophy. Move up to the trophy and try to break the curse, break the spell of the champion of Global Champions League, the spell that a champion cannot win the Super Cup. And now it's down to Kukuk. And there's the rail. E15 is gone, the margin is gone. The margin has been wiped out, and it'll come down to time to decide who will win the Super Cup as Kukuk and Checker head for home, because now no rails can fall, nothing can go wrong for the last man on Riesenbeck International. Imagine being in that saddle of Zinedine, imagine being Philipp Weishaupt. In football terms, this is overtime, and then down to penalties. You are the 5th man to shoot, you're being handed the ball. If you miss, you lose. If you score, you win. Oh my goodness, what a knock. Oh, and he gets mouthy. This is another deep one. How does he get over that back rail? It is the exceptional talent of Zinedine that saves Philipp Weishaupt and Riesenbeck International. 3 left. Two left. 1 left. In search of perfection, trying to ride the perfect ride, to fight and to break the curse. They've broken the spell, and Riesenbeck International, powered by Kingsland Equestrian, have won the Super Cup for the first time in 5 years. The champion also wins the Super Cup. For the 3rd time, Valkenswaard United comes second. And Paris Panthers, well, they have to settle for 3rd. 3rd they were in 2018, 2nd in 2021. But Riesenbeck International have done it. The Beerbaum boys beat the best in show jumping. They are the best in show jumping.
Ludger has just walked in as well. You've been supporting this team throughout the season. What has it been like to have a team like this with you throughout the entire season?
Yeah, you couldn't wish for anything better, to be honest. It's outstanding the way they do it. They deliver week by week. They work hard. And then to come here and to perform like this in such an environment with such a crowd, a venue like this, being cheered on from all you guys here, and then have such a dramatic final, it's, I mean, I'm over the moon.
Riesenbeck International, powered by Kingsland.
The Goliath of the moment is Kingsland supported Riesenbeck International with Christian Kukuk, Philipp Weishaupt and Owen McMahon, and the man himself, Ludger Beerbaum. The last victory gallop of Global Champions League in 2023 is led by the best team we have ever seen. Riesenbeck International, powered by Kingsland, win the Super Cup. And that is all from us. All the best, bye-bye, and take care.